I use gear to nutrient partition. So if I'm gonna eat a lot more calories, that's when I take more gear so that more of those calories will go into muscle instead of into fat. So if I'm dieting and I'm not on a lot of calories and I'm using the gear as an anti-catabolic, which is to preserve my muscle mass while I'm losing fat, I'm not using it so much for nutrient partitioning then, I don't need as much gear. Me personally, most of the time when I'm just kind of recomping or I'm losing fat loss or I'm maintaining, I'm not taking a lot of gear. Now you heard in the past me do a lot of crazy experiments where I've done lots of gear. Now that was for research and education purposes. That's not what I do all the time. That's not healthy. Of course I know that's reckless, but somebody's got to do it. There was not enough people when I came into this game 6 years ago self-experimenting and giving honest anecdotal video reports of what was happening with their body in response to extreme chemical experimentation. So that's why I did it. But even right now, my dosages are TRT plus SARMs on top. And then if I'm going to increase the calories, then I increase the dosages. Then maybe I take more gear, I take more SARMs. But my general foundation that I'm on all the time is not that high of dosages. So my friend just asked me, why don't you take more? Why don't you get huge? And I said, the food comes first. I know it doesn't sound like Tony Huge, because you think Tony Huge, you think taking tons of chemistry, tons of experimental compounds, being reckless. But no, that's not what I do. It just looks like that because you watch some of my videos that explain some of the experiments that I've done, and because I'm such an advocate for chemical enhancement. So when will I add more gear? When I eat more calories. Once I get excited about eating and I want to eat a lot more, then I'll add more gear to prevent those calories from going into fat and cause them to go into muscle. But see, before I start increasing the gear, there's also a lot of other things I do to nutrient partition. I train harder, take Slim pills, I improve the quality of the nutrients that I take, I improve my sleep quality. All of these things also help nutrient partition calories into muscle instead of into fat. So I don't necessarily just raise the gear as the first step in putting on mass. I get these other things set first, and then I raise the gear. Be swell and swole, friends. Freedom, pioneers of human evolution.